back to another Google Classroom tutorial. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to create a discussion post type question in Google Classroom and how students are able to respond to each other. So I'll be demonstrating it from the teacher's perspective, also from the student's perspective. So as a teacher, when you log into your Google Classroom, you click on the Classwork tab and select Create. Here you'll select Question. You'll type the question, any instructions that you want your students to have, and you can select if you want it to be a multiple choice or short answer. But in this case, if it's a discussion, you would more want it to be short answer. When you're finished creating your question, of course, you can choose to ask now, to schedule it, or to save it as a draft, and you can select your topics. Here you'll be able to select students can reply to each other because it's a discussion, you want it to be ongoing. Of course, you can select the due date and the topic. So let me show you what it looks like. So here is a question that I created. And I click on ask because I wanted it to be immediate. So since I've already done this, any changes I make, it'll just ask me to save. When your students log in to Google Classroom, they will be able to answer the question. So let me show you when a student responds, what happens, and when a student is going to respond, what happens. So this student has already responded to the question, and you'll see that there's an option for classmates' answers. If you click on it, you'll see any responses that the students, their classmates either made to their initial post or what their classmate posted. Now in this case, this is the only student who has completed the assignment. So let's click back on your answer. Now I'm logged in here as a student, remember. In this right-hand corner, I'm able to type my responses and I turned it in, and then I'm able to see my classmates' answers. Now, I'm not able to see my classmates' answers unless I've made my initial post. So let me show you what that looks like from a student who has not responded to his or her class. This student has opened her Google Classroom and she's in the classwork and she sees her assignment. When she clicks on it, she's able to get a glimpse of what the instruction is, and then she clicks View Question and it opens up for her to be able to type her response. You'll notice over here the student is not able to turn it in unless he or she starts to respond. And you'll see also that there isn't an option to view her classmates' response. Let's just go back there for a second. You'll see there's no option to view classmates' response. So as a student, I now type my answer. And I click turn in. It's asked me if I really want to turn it in. I was like, I'm happy with my responses. I click turn in. Now that I've turned in my response, I'm able to click on see classmates' answers. Now that radio button becomes active. And now I'm able to see this is what one of my classmates responded. I can reply to this classmate. And I post that. It's a real dialogue that goes on with this. So let me show you what it will look like on the other classmates' end. You notice that I can now see my classmates' response. So I can choose to reply right here. And if I choose, I can also leave a private comment. So I hope that this tutorial is useful to you and you'll utilize the tool of asking a question in Google Classroom to promote collaboration and communication, 2 of the 4 C's. Thank you. Please stay tuned for the next session.